Hey everyone, and welcome to my Cavalcade of News segment, where we discuss the latest in comic book, movies, TV shows, games, and more. I'm your host Ronnie, and let's go over the latest in comic book related news. So let's start off with the first bit of news. Marvel has announced that J.R. Ramirez has joined the cast of Marvel's Jessica Jones Season 2 as a recurring guest star. Ramirez is set to play Oscar, a devoted single father who moves into Jessica's building as the new superintendent. While his young son becomes enamored with Jessica and her powers, Oscar keeps his distance, worrying about the trouble that follows people like her. If you all remember, this wouldn't be J.R. Ramirez's first time appearing in a comic book related TV show. Ramirez appeared in one of the earlier seasons of Arrow as the vigilante Wildcat. He never wore the original Wildcat suit, he just wore like black leather, boots, and a mask. He was a boxer that trained Laurel Lance and basically let people come to his boxing gym just to let out their anger. So a really cool transition from DC to Marvel. Can't wait for Jessica Jones Season 2. Of course, in anime related news, Pokemon the movie I Choose You is coming to theaters for a 2-day event. Especially for those of you who have seen the very first episode where Ash meets Pikachu for the very first time 20 years ago, like yours truly. Pokemon the movie I Choose You is an origin story highlighting Ash and Pikachu's first meeting and their adventures as they search for the legendary Pokemon Ho-Oh. So in a way, it's a soft reboot of the original first episode, but there will be more of a story surrounding the events of that very first episode, and it'll be a movie-length feature film. This is the perfect way for the new generation of Pokemon fans to experience the beginning of Ash and Pikachu's friendship, and it offers lifelong fans a new look of said adventure. So look out for the movie if you're interested. It's set to be released Sunday, November 5th and Monday, November 6th in select theaters in the US. As far as if the original American actors are set to reprise their roles remains to be seen. But I know Veronica Taylor, the actress who voiced Ash for the first 8 seasons of Pokemon, wants to return. She seems extremely passionate to do so. She's posted on Twitter that she'd love to do it. Let me know if you guys would love to see Pokemon the movie I Choose You. We just got confirmation that Hartley Sawyer is going to be joining The Flash Season 4 as Ralph Dibny, aka the Elongated Man. The Elongated Man is one of the Flash's most iconic allies and is a private investigator with investigative skills rivaling that of Batman. This is perfect and exciting since Elongated Man did first debut in the 60s in The Flash number 112, where he became a supporting character and eventually becoming a member of the Justice League of America. If you haven't figured it out yet, Elongated Man can alter and contort his body to make it longer, flatter, larger, or any shape imaginable, and combine that with his detective skills, he'd make a valuable asset to Team Flash. We also just got confirmation on the new Ant-Man and the Wasp movie officially starting production. We even got a little fun clip of the set of the film. Here, I'll play it for you now. So really fun little clip. The little chairs had me laughing a bit. Ant-Man and the Wasp picks up in the aftermath of Captain America Civil War, and basically he tries to balance with the struggles of being a superhero and a father. Academy Award nominee Michelle Pfeiffer is joining the cast as Janet Van Dyne. Just a reminder, her character is the one that went subatomic back in the day of Michael Douglas's character, Hank Pym, back when Hank Pym was Ant-Man. We see Janet, the former Wasp, but we never see her face or hear her, so I assume we're going to see Michelle Pfeiffer in a few flashback scenes, or she might actually get rescued from the quantum realm and get pulled back into reality where she'll be around the same age as Hank Pym. Lawrence Fishburne is also joining the cast, so that's exciting news to hear. AMC just released a video on the 100th episode of The Walking Dead. This one features the entire cast of the series making the occasion of the show's 100th episode and what it means to be part of this series that has lasted this long, and basically share their love and passion for the show and their fans all around the world. I'll leave a link up for the full video if you want to watch it. It's like 3 minutes long, so I'm not going to play the whole thing here. But it's really exciting stuff. The Walking Dead isn't going anywhere, and it's already in its 8th season. Can't wait for the season premiere, which is on October 22nd. So look out for that, Walking Dead fans. It's gonna be awesome. Hellboy is getting a reboot, and they've casted David Harbour as Hellboy. If you're not familiar with him, he plays the sheriff in Stranger Things. Really awesome show. I highly recommend you check it out if you have Netflix. I think David Harbour is a great casting choice. I know Ron Perlman was great as Hellboy, and I really wanted him to reprise his role, and we've waited for the longest for a 3rd film, and it kept getting pushed back. Ron Perlman really wanted to do a 3rd film for the longest time, but since it kept getting delayed, and the actor himself is already 67 years old by now, I don't see how he would want to undergo all that makeup and stuff. So the studio ultimately went with the reboot call. Predictable, but I guess it's necessary. Ian McShane is also joining the cast to play Professor Trevor Brutenholm. better known as Professor Broom, who is the adopted father of Hellboy. If you watch the original film, the late John Hurt played the character back in 2004's Hellboy. So really looking forward to the reboot. It's about time to give this franchise another go and do it justice. New Gotham promo was just released, serving as a reminder that it's now moving to Thursdays at 8 p.m. So it'll no longer be airing on Mondays. We have a clip here with a funny bit, not revealing anything, but I am still excited to see Gotham since we are getting to see Bruce Wayne in his early years before donning the cowl. So mark your calendars, guys. Gotham Season 4 is set to premiere on September 21st, Thursday at 8 p.m. We just got an announcement of the CW's crossover premiere dates. The event will cross all 4 shows, but only take place across 2 nights instead of 4 nights. Unlike last year, when the event began during the closing minutes of Supergirl, the CW's 2017 crossover will kick off during the Supergirl episode on Monday, November 27th, with Arrow moving from its Thursday night spot to a special Monday airing for that event. Supergirl will premiere the event during its usual 8 p.m. time slot, Arrow following at 9 p.m. The first 2 episodes will be followed by The Flash and DC's Legends of Tomorrow on Tuesdays, November 28th at 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So get hype, it's gonna be really awesome. I love these crossovers, it's always epic to watch them. Lastly, we just got word from the Shazam director that the Shazam film will be a lighthearted film, unlike the other DC films besides Wonder Woman, because that movie was great. But unlike the other DCEU films, especially Man of Steel, had this bleak and gloomy look and feel to it, which really didn't need it since Superman is a symbol and a beacon of hope. It's good to hear that the DCEU is recognizing that not all of their films have to be dark and brooding to appeal to a mass audience, especially for a character like Shazam. You look at a character like him, a dark and brooding feel doesn't really suit him best. So maybe Shazam is the Superman we need until we get a proper Superman film with that Boy Scout lighthearted tone in it. It's great to hear that the DCEU is adhering to the reception of the critics and fans who have given their films negative reviews regarding the tone, look, and feel to them, and that they're going to try to broaden the tones with the characters. So really looking forward to the new Shazam film. Alright everyone, that was my cavalcade of news in the latest of comic book related media. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Tell me what are your thoughts in the comment section below. Have any questions? Ask away. Be sure to leave a like, and I'll see you all in the next comic panel.